guys, your boy First Mark, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, you read the title. It is the first installment of what is supposed to be Fiction Fight Friday. But I'm bringing this video to you a little earlier. I made a video a couple days ago, and I said in that video that Miles Morales would absolutely dog walk NightWing. Miles Morales versus NightWing. That is a one-sided beatdown. It's not close. That's not a fight. A lot of people was like, you said that it wouldn't be no contest, but you didn't explain why. Well, in the first installment of Fiction Fight Friday, this is the first fight. Why Miles Morales will absolutely dog walk NightWing. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So first, how we're going to do this, we're going to talk about who each character is, their essence, their origins and all that. So first up on the list is, we're going to talk about NightWing. NightWing was a member of the Flying Graysons. They were, gymnasts. They did, circus, high flying maneuvers and stuff like that. Very athletic, very agile and all that stuff. Well, when they were doing their, routine trick, the lines were snapped, and his parents fell to their deaths. And we later found out that it was Tony Zuko who, killed Dick Grayson, aka Richard Grayson's parents. So Bruce, Batman, took Dick Grayson under his wing and made him Robin and trained him and all that stuff. And he later turned into NightWing. NightWing mainly protects Bloodhaven. That's his own little territory. But he does occasionally go to Gotham to help Batman and all that stuff. So that is essentially who Dick Grayson is. Now, he is just a human. He's very, good at fighting, trained very well. Bruce trained him well. He's a martial artist. He's agile because he's a gymnast. All that, he's very, very well endowed when it comes to the area of fighting. But I feel like NightWing's greatest superpower is not really a superpower at all. It's his ability to lead, to the point where Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, everybody will listen to him. Completely listen to him. As we saw in one of the latest runs, he said, "May I have everybody's attention? Shut it all down." And they all listen to him. Batman's like, "Oh, that's my boy. Wow. Wow." Yeah. I feel like that's NightWing's greatest gift. So he is a great leader, very good fighter, very smart, very agile, trained properly. It's just all around fantastic when it comes to the area of being a superhero. He is the prototype for what you want in a hero. Now, let's talk about Miles Morales. Miles Morales, grows up in, New York City. Young Puerto Rican, African-American boy. His dad is a cop, mom's a nurse, all that. We know all that. He got his powers. He got bit by a radioactive spider, and he turned into Spider-Man. He started noticing some things. He's like, whoa, I'm going invisible and all that stuff. And he basically got the same powers as Peter. He can shoot webs, crawl on walls, is insanely strong, very powerful, all that. And he decides to become Spider-Man, and he starts fighting crime and all that. So that's essentially who both they are. Now, while Miles is younger and doesn't have the experience that Dick has, Miles has greater power and many, many more skills. So that's what separates them, really. And now we're about to dive into it. Why do I think, or why do I know that Miles fighting NightWing would be a one-sided beatdown and it would not be a fight? Simply because of this. At the end of the day, while NightWing is still very great, he's still just a regular human. Miles is far and beyond him in speed, strength, agility. Dick Grayson's main thing that he uses to his advantage is his agility. He can leap and jump and everything, dodge lasers, all that. Miles is far above him. Not even to mention his powers. While he does have, the super strength and the super speed and the web shooting and all the things that come with being a Spider-Man, Miles has much, much more than that. Miles has the ability to use a Venom tap. He has the ability to use a Venom blast. He has the ability to freaking, I mean, make a Venom sword. You know, he has the ability to use energy as Venom to make weapons and be even more broken than he already is. Now, we later found out that Anansi the Spider is basically, you know, the god of the Spider people, of the Spider family. Every Spider-Man, every Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl, they all got their powers and their lives have turned out like this because of Anansi the Spider. And they are all basically his avatars. Miles, more than others, Miles is like his right hand. Miles is very connected to Anansi. So, if Miles and Nightwing were to fight, it would be like this. Nightwing would, you know, try to fight him regularly. Miles wouldn't want to fight him. And it would end up with Nightwing possibly getting knocked out with one punch or getting tapped out. Why do I say this? Miles has the ability to go invisible. Nightwing will never see him coming. He'll never be able to sneak up on him. Miles' spider sense is crazy. Dick will never have an opportunity to sneak up on Miles, to do anything to him. It's just not gonna happen. He will never see Miles coming. It's just not gonna happen. Now, just for the sake of argument, if it does, right? If it does and Nightwing is able to get a jump on him. If Miles was to Venom tap Dick, he's out. We saw what it did when he Venom tapped Peter. He put Peter completely out, knocked Peter out. And we know Peter himself would dog every member of the Bat family. It's not close. And Miles is even stronger than Peter. Yeah, Miles is stronger than Peter right now. Not even to mention, Miles is currently a vampire. And Black Panther is trying to help him get, you know, the vampires out of him. So we're not even going to talk about that. But Miles is currently a vampire. That's even more problems Dick doesn't want. But with Miles' ability to run faster, be stronger, jump higher, use Venom tap, Venom blast, make a Venom sword, everything Dick has is not going to do anything to Miles. There is no scenario where Dick is going to be able to win this fight. It's just not going to happen. That's why Miles would dog him. I mean, tell me this. How do you win a fight when the person is stronger, faster, more agile? You can't get the drop on them. You can't see them coming. How are you supposed to win that fight? And I know what you're going to say. Well, he was trained under Batman, so he's going to have some type of prep time. No. Even that's not going to work. Because as we continue to see with Anansi being connected to Miles more than ever, Miles is continually getting new powers over and over and over and over and over again. I am not joking. This man gets powers in every single new run. Every run, this man has a new power. Not even joking. Every single power. So how is Dick supposed to just use prep time to beat somebody that he can't see? He can't get the drop on. He can't physically beat. He can't, you know, speed around them, use his speed against them. He can't use any type of powers because he doesn't have powers. He's a normal human. Dick Grayson is outmanned, outmatched, outstrengthened. There's nothing Dick can do to beat Miles. There's nothing that he can do. Like nothing. And even if you say, well, Dick will figure out some type of way because he's been trained by Batman, how has that worked out? It hasn't. I mean, Batman himself almost got killed by his own failsafe. Just because you have prep time does not mean you're going to always win a battle. That's not how battles work. It's just not. So, we think about the Spider family. Silk, Peter, Miles, Gwen. We think about everybody. There is not a single thing the Bat family can do that's gonna be able to top what they can do, like at all. It's just nothing that they can do. They are physically stronger than them, faster, more agile. Everything they have, the Bat family cannot contend with. It's just not gonna happen. Peter himself, lifting tanks, lifting trains, just way broken. And Miles is even stronger than that. Dick has no shot against Miles. He has no shot against Peter, no shot against Gwen, definitely no shot against Silk, like at all. These are not fights. So when I said in my video, this is a one-sided beatdown, and y'all said that I didn't explain why, well, here I am explaining it. There is no fight or even talk of a fight to be had. Dick is very formidable. Yes, he is. He is very formidable. But at the end of the day, you're a human with no powers. He is a vastly improved human with many, many unexplored powers. And with Anansi being ever more prevalent now, he's not going to do anything but get more broken. So that's the reason why Miles would wash NightWing. I know you're probably not going to like it, but that's the facts of it. That's the truth of it. So, yeah. But I hope you guys really like this video. This is the first installment of Fiction Fight Fridays. It's not Friday, I know. It's Monday. But there are a lot of people in my comments, asking me why didn't I say the reason why it would be one-sided. Well, here you go. So what I want y'all to do for me, like this video, put down in the comments, who do you want to see fight? Who do you want me to talk about? Who would win each fight in detail? Let me know. The most liked comment will get the video. We only going up for here, man. I want to say thank you guys for 2,500 subs. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for, helping me along this journey. I really appreciate y'all, man. And it's only up from here. But this has been Fire Force Mark. This has been the first installment of Fiction Fight Friday. In the battle of Miles Morales versus NightWing, Miles Morales walks all over NightWing and every member of the Bat family. Yes, every single member. It is not a fight. They don't want none of that. One Venom tap, everybody going to sleep. You better ask Peter. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Fire Force Mark, out.